Hello, everyone. Welcome back. I'm Sir Squeebles. I'm now here with, I'll let you introduce yourself.
Hello, my friends. My name's Apothony. I'll be casting the AT with Mr. Squeebles here this summer.
It's Sir. I got knighted for a reason.
Oh, I do apologize. I forgot my good queen.
Thank you.
Knight you.
Yep. So, shows her lack of judgment, but speaking of lack of good judgment, we might have a 2v5 fight coming up. I have regrettably put my last dollar on the wrong team, it seems. Meet Popsicle versus STFU TELE, and STFU TELE has 2 fleet members, which is either some elaborate ruse or just a really fucking bad idea.
Well, I've only got 4 on my Meat Popsicles. I have no idea what they're flying as of yet, but a 2v4 that's not quite as bad as 2v5. But as we've been seeing in the tournament throughout the day, 4-man team doesn't mean they're short on people, it's more so that they're just using a very point-specific comp.
I think that's possible, but I have my suspicions that they've actually had some sort of internal click, maybe a love triangle gone wrong, and they have been abandoned by their other fleet members. Either way, if they do lose this match, they have the benefit of being able to call Meat Popsicle dirty blobbers, and I will join them.
That is true. If ever the other side has even just like one more guy than you and it's like a 50 versus 50 man fight, you should go for the dirty blobbing option, because let's be honest, they are. Like, I was like soloing and I was fighting against this Tristan and he launched drones, man. It became like a 5v1 filthy blobfest.
Yes, and of course that acquits you of all piloting error guilt.
What piloting error guilt? I would never mispilot.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Alright, now, these comps are interesting. We're already getting a few fleet members landing on grid. You should be able to see your fleet in the comp window. You want to tell us what to expect from Meat Popsicle?
So it looks like we have a Stabber, a Moa, a Caracal, and a Mauler. So just 4 randomly assorted Tech 1 cruisers with stereotypically mixed tanks. Obviously you've got the Mauler bonus to armor tank, Moa bonus to resist tank. I'm guessing that they're just local tanking these bad boys and having the Caracal as the Stabber as a bit of anti-support. What do we got on your team?
Well, I feel bad about doubting them earlier. They've really come through on this one with a Noctis and a Zephyr. So the old Noctis Zephyr comp, haven't seen that for a few seasons of competitive play, but looks like they're bringing it back here, and let's hope that rebalancing hasn't hurt that strategy too much.
I'll be honest, I have not seen this comp before. However, I'm hoping that the prototype Iris Probe launcher will be helpful on the Zephyr, as it is the ship able to do that.
Right, and it's pretty clear when you're flying a ship that has a specific unique module that you mean business, and that seems certainly to be the case for STFU TELE. Right now I don't hear anything from TELE, so it seems like they are sticking to their team name.
What's more, the Zephyr also does not get targeted by sleepers, so if we happened to trip and fall into a wormhole, that would definitely be an advantage for the 2-man team right here.
Very true, very true. As we hope no rogue gravitational fields draw us into a C6, we'll wait for the countdown. Mang is counting down in the wrong channel.
Stabber is already picking up the pace.
Yes, he is, so of course we're just going to break the rules right off the bat, but in fairness, I think all of us here understand they really need to bend the rules to get the positional advantage if they want to have a chance against this Noctis.
See, what I think they're doing is they've realised it's 4v2, and the Stabber's just like, don't worry guys, I'll help that out, I'll make it a more even fight, I'll just move and get disqualified.
Now, if he bumped this Noctis out of optimal range of the other members of Team Meat Popsicle, there is a chance that they will not be annihilated. But I'm not overly optimistic, as now a Moa runs in fear. Sorry, a Stabber. Stabber abandoned his own fleet after having seen the Noctis up close. This is really getting tense, and we haven't even had the countdown yet. Drone's out for the Noctis, though, as it looks like, yes, the match has begun. Get ready to see some bloodshed. Looks like the early primary...
Flying in.
Right, and they're priming Arger and the Moa. It's obviously good to pick something with a light tank like the Moa.
That is true. The Noctis already taking good bit of shields, and the Zephyr just being blapped instantly. Zephyr on not
fortunately,
local shield tank by the looks of it. Not
Right.
actually targeting me and burning towards my ship, which is an interesting choice.
Keep yourself safe out there, Popney.
Yeah, Noctis just now surrounded by the remaining cruisers of Team Meat Popsicle and quickly getting into structure, and I expect to see it pop rather soon.
We should see a Sino
Of the day?
We should see a Sino from that Noctis any minute now as it pulls back shields.
Mate, you gotta watch out for those high-sec Sinos, like, ugh.
Oh, and he was Nolo. He is following the PL strat. He forgot to bring liquid ozone. And yet again, for the second time in only a couple days, we see somebody die on stream for forgetting to put in liquid ozone. That's a shame. But a good attempt.
I feel like there's an in-joke I'm missing, but yes!
There is. There is definitely an in-joke that you're missing. And it involves lack of liquid ozone, as you might have guessed.
As a member of a corporation that occasionally lights Sinos for PL, I am with you on them forgetting ozone.
And so, unfortunately, despite bringing back an age-old PvP meta, the STFU team is kicked out of the RVB Spring Cup. But I'll be damned if that wasn't some of the finest metagaming I've ever seen.
They may not have won, but they were stylish, damn it.
Agreed. I don't know what more can be said about that match that hasn't already been said on several of my YouTube videos about people being terrible.
Hey, you would never call anyone terrible. You're far too nice.
No, that's what they call me. Only on YouTube.
What?
I know. It's alright. People are misinformed. I'm a strong, independent, small gang FC. I don't need approval. Before I get too bitter and salty, I'm going to jump back up to the main channel, but we will be back for the next series of matches momentarily, where we'll dip back into the winners bracket and see people who are good at PvP come on field and shoot at each other. So we'll see you guys back here momentarily. Shots fired.
See you in a bit.